Hello, welcome to Tuesday afternoon from the den. It's too cold outside to sit on the porch, so I've moved inside. I hope you all are doing well. I'm aware that some of us are wearing a little thin, getting a little grumpy around my house anyway, despite the beautiful weather and flowers and hope in our hearts. So this afternoon I wanted to share some of the things that were stuck on my refrigerator lately. First of all, a card that my sister sent me for my retirement. It says, step 1, coffee. Step 2, change the world. So that's part of my philosophy. Some of you may share that. Another thing that was on my refrigerator is a cartoon from the New Yorker, and it's a TV quiz show. And the announcer, well, the name of the quiz show is, "What do you want for dinner?" The announcer, looking at the contestants, says, once again, the correct answer is, "I don't know." What do you want for dinner? I don't know. What are you going to do today? I don't know. When are we going back to church? I don't know. So there we are, lots of I don't knows that we have to live with. The other thing on my refrigerator is a list, which I thoughtfully prepared for my household, of things that I thought we could do around the house, like clean the gutters, collect the trash, remove ashes from the fireplace, paint the bathroom white trim. There are any number of things to keep us occupied. I also added fun activities like dance classes for seniors, or buying marshmallows and Hershey bars for a cookout. But anyway, I'm not sure any of that's happened just yet, but we'll see. And I did have a joke. It's about fishing. A local angling club was having its annual dinner and presentation of trophies. When the members arrived, they were surprised to see all the chairs spaced several feet apart. One of them said to the caterer, "That's a strange way to arrange seats for a party." The caterer explained, "We always do it like that, so that members can do full justice to their fish stories." It was this big. So these days we're talking about spacing the chairs in our world wider apart, not for fish stories, but just to continue living. There's great conversation about when will we go back to church, and how, and if, and what. And I've just finished being on a Zoom conversation with the bishop, and tonight in a few hours the vestry will meet on the telephone, and we'll talk some more about what would be a wise, reasonable, and healthy way to continue being together as a community in worship, whether we are together physically or apart. And again, I don't know, we don't know, and we keep moving forward. I have, bleh. There we go. This is going out to the world, and I go, bleh. But I'm aware that in 3 weeks, I will be leaving St. Joseph's. As Marcia said, just kind of going into outer space or the universe or something, digitally disappearing. And that feels very hard and very sad. And it's very real. So I just wanted to let you know what's going on with me about all that. My understanding is some other churches in similar situations are planning to gather to celebrate in the future. And that sounds like a good option to me. What else do we need to talk about? I continue to invite you to come to the Labyrinth Friday mornings at 10, where we meditate for about 20 minutes in silence, sitting at least 6 feet apart in chairs and having some silence, and then worship. Sorry, my kids are coming in the door. Walking in the Labyrinth. Hi, I'm filming. Oh, there, that was reality. So, on Friday mornings we gather for Labyrinth and meditation, and then we read together the prayers of the people. And if you received the e-news, you should have found an attached copy of the Labyrinth. If you're not able to come Friday morning, take some time that morning and walk the Labyrinth with your finger and pray. Marcia will be recording again her musical moments, and we will send those out Friday evening. I'm going to record not Compline this week, but the New Zealand night prayers, and that will be available Sunday evening. Those are some of the things that are going on. There are also a wealth of other things online to feed your spirit. And one of the things the bishop said when we were talking about the Eucharist and missing having the bread and wine together, and he asked us to consider thinking about what ways are you being fed and what ways are we feeding others, that we may be quite content and safe in our homes, but there are a lot of people that are in need that we need to keep both in our prayers and helping in any way we can. So I'm going to close with yet another item from my refrigerator. It was a postcard that a friend sent us at the beginning of all of this. It says, I wanted to do something this year that was filled with light for all of us. And it turns out the easiest way to start is just saying, I love you and I'm glad you're here. I love you and I'm glad you're here. Blessings, peace, and virtual hugs. Amen.